guys, it's Brogues here back with another Far Cry 5 video. In this episode on the arcade editor, I'll be showing you the best places you can place objects in any deathmatch in order to generate kills and effective, enjoyable gameplay. Not only that, but I will be showing you the entire process of fixing the most common error you will encounter in Far Cry 5 editor, which is a clipping error. I will go from the very start to the very end of first diagnosing where the error is and fixing it and showing you every step of the way. So from the last episode, not a lot has changed. All I've basically done is changed the spawn to a 4-man spawn in this area and then copy and pasted it to every corner. You'll notice we've got orange spawns for one team, blue spawns for the other. That's the aesthetic I want for this particular deathmatch. So basically what we have is diagonal spawns here. That will give us a 4-into-1 kill area, so everybody's funneled towards the middle. Now what I like to do is I like to place down any item I can possibly think of that I might want from a map at the site. So I'll go through the entire editor, pick out any item, any building that I think might actually fit the aesthetic I'm going for, and just put it at the side. That way there's no going back into the editor trying to find stuff that you might have thought that could fit in there, but you didn't know if you'd have space. Everything's there, ready, and then if you need to, you can just simply duplicate it to add another one into the map. So for this one, I really want a central kill area here, so I want a building right in the centre of the map. So I've sat and sped up the footage here, just so you don't have to sit through the whole entire thing. So basically what I'm wanting to do is, because the central area is where I want people to be fighting over, it's where I'm going to put some of the best weapon drops. I'm going to put a building there, and then from there I'm going to then try and funnel everybody in towards that central area. So anything I put down after that is either going to be aiming towards that central area or corralling people in. So be that offering people cover, so you don't want anybody like jumping directly out their spawn and being able to get shot. So you want loads of objects around the spawn points where people can jump out, get cover, then plan either the way they're attacking or where they want, whatever position they want to defend. Okay, now I've got my desired map layout, and I think it's what I want from the map. It's time to test it by exploring it, just to make sure that there's no errors. Now, as you can see, when I go to explore it, there is a clipping error. Basically, what this means is that there's an object interfering with another object by how it's been placed. Now, the most likely object that's going to be doing this is any active object. That's like spawn points, ammo drops, anything. Now the quickest way to do this is just delete one item at a time, then go into explore, and then if that doesn't allow you to go then into the explore mode, so you see here I delete the little barricade that had this corpse sitting next to it, just to see if that's the thing that's got the clipping error. Then I'll go through, do these spawn points, because spawn points are the ones that you'll often find that they have quite a wide circle radius around them. But basically, any item I delete, if I know that it's not been affecting it, I can then just go hold down the right bumper button and undo anything. So what you see is I just sit and delete all the spawn points, because they're the most likely, just to check to see if I can find this and get this to work. What you see is still getting the error. So after doing the spawn points, the next one is to look for any complicated items you've placed in the game. So as you see, I've already done those barriers. I'm now looking at this helicopter that I've got balanced on top of a building. Is it clipping through? Is there likely to be an error? See another spawn point there. Check it again. Now spawn points are pretty easy to put in, so there's no need to worry about putting them in straight away. As you see, I've got this wreckage here, which is actually 3 objects in one. Delete that, go into explore, and boom, that's our error.
Team deathmatch.
Now we've actually done the difficult bit of discovering what the error is. We can then put the items back in and do the much simpler task of just slightly moving them just to make sure that there's no clipping error. So as you see, we know there's a clipping error with this truck. So we can just put all pieces back and just move them all slightly. And then that is going to fix our clipping error and allow our map to actually load. Now, anytime you put either several or items in close next to each other, it's a good job just to go in and test it and explore. And as you see, that's our problem fixed, and that's our map ready for the next stage.